Hey, what's up? What's up? And Truth here. Oh boy. Alright, Truth Seeker and Truth here. Coming back to you guys talking about what I'm seeing this morning. I went from Sol into GRT. That is actually having that's moving faster or the same. So you can be in either two of these, both at 14% right now. This one's at 13. I mean, it's a higher one. I mean, even though this is higher than that, this one is still within a range. Oh, let me show you. This one is still within a range. That's why I'm not in Sol right now, because it's and this pulled back. Hold on, let me see where this went. This pulled back to that what we were talking about. The 382. Yep, there it is. Right up to it, right close to it, like right on the mark. So this must be slightly off. It hit the 382 like I was telling you in a previous video. I must have this in the wrong place. Hold on. Something like that. Well, it's close. Yeah, that's the area 382. That's 38.2%. We call it the 382. Pullback. This is a strong trend. It's gotten stuck within this channel here. That's why I am not in it, because it's not a breakout, such as GRT, the graph, which is in a technical breakout right there. It's crossed over. This area was the previous overbought area. It broke right through, right past that, headed up to $1, hit $1 pretty much right there. So that's going to be that wall, which is going to end up retesting. So I expect this to come back down. Let's see. I expect it to come back down to here at 93. You know, go ahead, load up, and expect it to come here and retest the $. I want to see it break past that $1 range. But I expect it to pull back somewhere within this area, somewhere from here to here. Somewhere in there. You see it's coming down. A lot of people taking profits right now. But this previous area where there was resistance, where it couldn't, see how many times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and broke through on the 5th. That previous area was resistance. That has now become support. So it's expected to stop somewhere around here. It's just dropped below its gain over SOLEY. That's all right. That's fine. I like to see these things break out, and we call this a technical breakout. You see how it breaks that line. It's like a solid line. This actually was in a range over the last 4 days. And this was going in a range. I mean, you could have been grabbing it. You could have been, buying right here once it hit that bottom of the range. Come in here, sell it, take your profits, come back in with the same amount, or whatever, or just held it. I don't know, with you, what you like to do. But I mean, this is where, if you're getting into it, I mean, what you want to do is you want to see these things that are going in a range and they're pulling back. See, like this, here we go. I think this is more of that 50% I was talking about. See, the 618. Yep. beautiful. You want to see a 50%, 618, one of these three numbers, which I prefer in the middle, but this is the 61.8, 618. Those are Fibonacci numbers. Back, boom, boom. I mean, this is fantastic. I just didn't get into this one because it's at $13. That's why I didn't get into it. But if you're in this, I mean, this is great to be in right now. This is beautiful. I mean, this is going to be a real mover here. And it's not hitting a significant round number because, psychological levels, the lower the number is, the more round number psychological levels, like, $1 is going to be harder to break through than, say, $14. People think in range when you get up to, like, 5, 10, you think 5, 10, 15, 20, and then you get to, 100, people think of 100, 200, 300, the areas between, psychological numbers get wider as the price goes. This is why you see Bitcoin going, can go from, $30,000 up to, 50, 60. It can be these $10,000 areas where in the confluence is areas like this. Areas they call areas of confluence, so they're psychological numbers or round numbers. Like, hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'm trying to come down here. Down here. This is just stopped here at that 10, close to $10. So when it was around that 10, you saw those up and down, up and down. It went over it, then it became something, it fell through, then it went up. Those confluence, those the areas of confluence. Another one was really like 11. This was weird. I mean, this was from 11 to 12, was a little crazy. This was a big one. $12 was a huge area of confluence. Huge area. And then it just went up, did the same thing at 13, and then just blasted off, hit 13, that psychological number, and just took off. That area that was previously resistance, look, boom, 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 it went up, came back. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, which way is it going to go, right? But it eventually broke through, and then it couldn't couldn't pull back further from there. People bought it at 13, and it shot up to the next round number, which is 14. Now you're going to see this, a little bit. You're going to see, like, I don't know how strong it is. It looks really healthy. I like it. You're going to see a little bit of this around 14. And eventually, I made retest several times. At the rate of retests, we don't know. I mean, some of these retests, happened, 2, 3 times in 17 hours, this one, is it pulling back? Where's it going? Oh, wow. So it's probably not done really for a bit. I don't know. I mean, it's a breakout. It's a technical breakout. So that's what I'm in right now. I'm in the graph. That's the reason why I'm in the graph, is I want to be around that $1. I want to be there when it breaks out over the $1, which would be huge. It'll be a huge number. And if it does, it's going to move a lot. And then it's going to come back and it's going to become support again. It's going to become support, after being resistance. So up top, when there's a barrier wall up top, that's called support. That's called resistance, and the bottom is called support. It can't come down like that and back up. Support down here, see? These red areas, these are levels of support, and those are areas of green. The green where you see the green shading is area of resistance. Also, these bars come from the TD sequential. not getting into the technicals of that really, but these are areas computed by a number of candles that trade consistently in one direction, or it's like goes ninth and then a 13th candle. Anyway, and it's whatever. So that's all it is for me. I can just see these psychological areas, potential areas. This is what it is. We're playing odds. So that's it. Um, I really don't get into how, what's going on with the fundamentals of it, like who's running it, what their philosophy is, what their goal is. Uh, I don't get into all that stuff. Like what's on the news, what people are talking about. I don't trade on the fundamentals. I trade on purely technical analysis. For me, price tells me the real story. It tells me when there's not what somebody's saying. The price tells me what's really going on. It's called price action or price movement. Studying price action tells the truth. It's putting the money where it is. Where the money is where the truth is. And the money always reveals the truth about anything. Like if we want to look for corruption, we watch for what? We watch for the money flow. Where is the money going, right? Those sorts of things. Money is where the truth is. Okay. So, where people are putting their money, I can see it. We can look at a graph and we can really see it. We don't need a story. We don't need to read an article. So all those things I don't care about, but that's my philosophy, right? You have your philosophy, whatever your style is, master that style, stick to that style. So, if I could be of any help as far as that's concerned and technical, great. And I did have to turn off the, comment section. So you can email me at newyorkbroker33, spell it all out, nothing fancy, at gmail.com. You can contact me there if you have any questions. I'll turn the comments off due to spam. All right. That's it. We're out of here. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.